if I miss a fast and then I'm making it up later, do I need to pay an expiation, fidyah or compensation as well? So this is talking about normal people. So by that I mean a menstruating woman who obviously menstruates during Ramadan and then therefore she can't fast and then she has to make those fasts up later. Or a person who's sick, a man or woman who's sick, or a man or woman who's gone on a journey and they need to take the concession to not fast. So then they're going to have some fast. So let's say they've got 5 fasts that they're owing. The sunnah is to do that as very quick as possible. These are obligatory acts that need to be made up. But let's say for one reason or the other you don't get round to it, or maybe you got a lot they've kind of gathered up for whatever reason. Then you really want to be doing it as soon as possible, certainly before the end of the year, before the next Ramadan starts. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, in the famous hadith from her, she said that I was always very busy in the year looking after the Prophet ﷺ and so many issues, but in Sha'ban I would always make sure that I would get them done, and so that's just before the next Ramadan would come. So there is nothing to pay, no fidyah, no compensation. There's an agreement on that if you get it done in the year, and they all agree that you should do it as soon as possible. So in Shawwal, straight away, whatever. And it's important to try and get those fasts done before you do the 6th fast of Shawwal. That's the safest opinion too. So anyway, you should do it quick. But let's say you didn't. Let's say Ramadan comes again and now you're now over 1 year. What happens now? Yes, the majority of the scholars now do say that you have to pay an expiation as well, a fidyah, a compensation. A fidyah is what a person will pay if they don't fast or can't fast for some reason because they're ill or whatever. And that's about £5 a day, a sa'a, of food that needs to be converted to food and given to a poor person, or about $8-9. And that would be in addition to making up the fast. And this is the position of Abdullah ibn Abbas. This narration from him is authentic. And the majority of scholars followed that. Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam al-Bukhari, a number of scholars, they said, well, no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ كَانَ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. And whoever is ill or on a journey, then let them make up those days that they've missed from other days. And he didn't say, and pay a fidyah, and pay a kafar. He didn't say that. And they're right, to be honest. There is no evidence to obligate an extra fine or whatever, making up the fast and having to make a payment. So I don't believe that a person has to do that. It's not obligatory. I'm comfortable with that position. However, I want to say that all of the scholars certainly do agree that if a person did delay it for over a year and then decided voluntarily to pay that expiation or that fidyah as well, then that's a good act, a recommended act. It also means that you're in a safe position, the safe zone amongst the differences of the scholars. So I like that idea. But is it obligatory to have to pay a kafara, once you delay it so far? No, it's not obligatory. It's good if you did delay it, because to be honest, why are you delaying it for that long for? And especially if you got the winter coming up, especially in the West where it's only like 10-12 hours fasting and a piece of cake, walk in the park, and you fast. So I encourage everyone that if you miss fast, then fast. And in my opinion, you got to fast straight away in the Shawwal, so that you can take the advantage of getting the ajr of Shawwal as well. Because really you should complete Ramadan first before you start the fast of Shawwal.